15 best players of the season, like my top 15 best players of the season. I base myself on what I see and not on the stats only. So make sure you like and subscribe the video if you find it interesting, and also comment down below who do you think should be in the top 15 and who shouldn't be in the top 15. Let's start right now. No, I don't have a top 15, but I have a top 16, and in the top 16 I have Joshua Kimmich. Like, really, I have nothing to say about Kimmich. Kimmich is having an incredible season this year. Like, compared to last season where he was a shadow of himself. This year, he has been really good, consistent, either as a right back when needed or as a CDM. He has been doing really good, showing up in big games. Like, Kimmich overall, very good season. So, that's why I have him in the 16th place. 15th place, I have Gravenberch. I have Gravenberch and Vitinha&Joao Neves. I have a cool joint 15 place, because first I'll start with Gravenberch. Gravenberch, honestly, this season he has been incredible, like absolutely amazing this season. We didn't expect Gravenberch to start at the very first. We didn't expect him to start, and we didn't expect him to be at the level he is right now. We just know Gravenberch as, oh, one of the talented Ajax player who is not like, he's only talented, but we don't really see the talent. So this season, Gravenberch has shown consistency, amazing performances. Like, except the last 5 games where he has been a shadow of himself, but overall, very good season. Like, at one point, he was among the top 3 and top 5 midfielders in the world. Like, no doubt about that. He was really, really good. Like, very good season for him. And also Vitinha&Joao Neves. These two, I put these two together because I think we can't talk about one without talking about the other. That's all I think about it. We can't say good things that, oh, Vitinha good John, without talking about John Neves, because what Vitinha is doing right now is thanks to John Neves, because John Neves is literally like doing the dirty work for him, and him is doing the playmaking, managing the tempo, dictating the play, everything. Like, that's why we can't talk about one without talking about the other, because João Neves makes Vitinha better and Vitinha makes João Neves better. And you can see clearly, like with the Anfield performance they had, both of them, like absolutely masterclass. So we're going to go now for the 14th place. And for the 14th place, I have Julian Alvarez. Yeah, Julian Alvarez. I have him 14th place. First 14th place because the start of the season wasn't that good. It wasn't great. He started performing like October and October of November, something like that. So the beginning of the season wasn't that good. So that's why I have him like lower here. And also have him 14th place because of his big game consistency. He has been showing some consistency in big games, always showing up when his team needed. And his 22 goals this season, like 22 goals for an Atletico Madrid striker, especially with the way Atletico plays. Like, that's really amazing. We all know Atletico as a team that packs the burst, that don't play ball, they only here to counter attack. And him having 26 goals a season, like, it's really amazing. It's really a solid season. And 13th place. 13th place, we have Alexander Isak. Okay, I'll talk about this guy. This guy, honestly, this guy is the best number 9 in the Prem this season. Like, he's the best number 9 in the Prem. At one point, it's not even bad to say he's in the top 3 best strikers in the world. Like, it's not even bad to say. it's true that okay, he doesn't play Champions League football this season, but this guy is literally a nightmare. We can see it from Premier League defenders, like top Premier League defenders, world class even, like Van Dijk, Gabriel, Saliba. You could see from them, like he, they literally suffer against him all the time. When they play against him, they are literally like they are literally getting toyed by him. We saw it during the Carabao Cup. Isak literally toyed with Van Dijk, and we saw that mythic celebration. Like, I don't know if you guys watch it, but Isak is really a beast. Even against Saliba, let's not even talk about it. It's like Saliba, though it's no, it's like Saliba is just a child, just a kid in front of him. Every time he faces Arsenal, he must do something to Saliba all the time. He must do something to him. He's literally a nightmare, and I hope he goes to a bigger club like next this summer. I hope he goes to a bigger club, but he's good. He's one to watch this summer. Like really a very crazy world class nine for me. So now gonna go to 12th place. 12th place. I have Rodrygo. Yeah, I have Rodrygo 12th place. Why do I have Rodrygo 12th place? Rodrygo 12th place first because he struggled at the beginning. He struggled to gain back his form. It's true that everybody struggled at Real Madrid in the beginning, but Rodrigo in particular. It's true that he's playing out of position, but he really struggled. But one thing I'll one thing I always say about this guy is really the most underrated player in the football world right now because we don't see what this guy does. Like we know he's really talented. For me, the most talented of the squad. But the world don't put the shadow that they put on Mbappe and Vinicius. They don't put the same shadow, the same stars they give, or the same, how can I say, or the same appreciation words they give to Mbappe, Vinicius, and Bellingham. They don't give the same to Rodrygo. Meanwhile, Rodrygo is also one of them. Like he's also one of those guys showing up, especially in the Champions League. Champions League big games. We always see Rodrygo all the time. Like one of the most talented, honestly. More also underrated too. But ah, it is what it is. I'll take him in my team personally. I'll take him in my team. This one guy, I'll take in my team. Um, 11th place. 11th place, I have Robert Lewandowski. I have Robert Lewandowski 11th place. I have him 11th place. Why again? I have him 11th place because of his poor form this time around. He's having like he's not the same player. He's not the same player that he was at the beginning of the season. He's not the same player. Because at the beginning of the season, I saw the old Lewandowski that we used to know at Bayern, like a killer all the time. But this time around, he's really struggling, even with, even with ball control, everything. Even with tappings, he's literally struggling. And, but, uh, but overall, that's why I have him. That's why I have him. But I still think that the time it's time for him to go. Like it's time for him to go from Barcelona. I still think about it. That's why I have him 11th place. But an excellent debut of the season. Like excellent from August to end October. Yeah, very good. So okay, now this is my from the 15th to the 10th place, from the 15th to the 11th place. This is who I think deserve to be there. I don't know if you guys think the same about me, but you're free to tell me, like, to comment down below who you think should be higher or lower, and also share your thoughts and opinions about it. So I talk based on what I see, not only on the stats. So now we're gonna enter the top 10. So in my top 10, I have Jude Bellingham. I have Jude Bellingham top 10. Yeah, I have him top 10 first because I've seen he has like only the two games that I have seen without Real Madrid without him. I've seen that he has an impact on that team. I don't even know how to describe it. He just has an impact on that team. Like when he's not there, you see there is something lacking in the team. It's true that something is lacking, it's still lacking right now, but without him again, it's like something is lacking, especially that Mbappe and Vinicius don't make like track backs often, so having him there, a guy who's always putting the effort for everybody, effort for the team, without like without always how do I say, you get what I mean? So that's why I have him in my top 10. But I also have him top 10 because of the beginning of the season. Like he had a very poor beginning of the season, but it's okay. Mm, so we're gonna move to the ninth place. Ninth place, I have Mr. Virgil Van Dijk. Yeah, I have Virgil Van Dijk. I, I have him ninth first. The best defender in the world. First thing first. This is the best defender in the world, and also for me, this guy is the best centre back in football history. Like I've never seen a defender who is that flawless. Like he literally has no weakness when you look at that guy. And again, as for his height, a guy to be, how can I say, to have all these qualities that we look for a defender with his height is really like, it's really, it's really amazing to see a defender like that. And the consistency that he brings season after season. Yo, sometimes we look at the guy, we ask ourselves, what type of weakness does he have? He has no weakness, literally. He has no weakness. Even after the ACL injury he had in 2021, I think it's 2021, yeah, we thought that, oh, it was gonna hurt him, his level, that it was going to be a drop in level and stuff, but he came back at his very best again. Like he has been proving consistently that he's the best center back in the world. There is no one better than him. No matter what's happening, there's no one better than him. Like, and for me, he's the best center back in football history. I don't know what you guys think, but this guy is just flawless. The best center back in the world, and also the best centre back in Premier League history for me too. So eighth place, eighth place. Now we move to eighth place. We move to Federico Valverde, eighth place. So I have Valverde eighth place. Yeah, I have Valverde eighth place because this guy, what he's doing, especially with this struggling season for Real Madrid, like always, he's the type of guy that he always comes, does his job, then leaves. He does his job, then leaves. No matter what you ask from this guy, he always does his job perfectly. Like I used to call him Mr. Reliable. I don't know how you guys say, but I used to call him Mr. Reliable because he is so reliable, so reliable. No matter where you need him, he's the type of guy that if you need a winger, he is always there. If you need a right back, he is there. If you need a defensive mid, he's there. If you need a center midfielder, he's there. Like we have seen him play in all sorts of positions. It's true that we haven't seen him yet as a centre back or as a nine, but this guy can play literally everywhere thanks to his athleticism, his good defending too, and also his speed. Like this guy is a crazy. He's an amazing player, and he has improved so much in every aspect. I can literally say he's complete, but he still needs to improve on his passing though. But this season he has improved on his passing compared to other seasons, but right now one of the best midfielders in the world, honestly, one of the best. So it's definitely a guy that we need to talk about, the engine of the midfield in Real Madrid. So that's why I have him eighth place. And seventh place, I have Harry Kane. Ha, bro, I just have Harry Kane here just because of the stats. That's why I have him here. But ever since 2025 started, this guy's always been scoring penalties. He has always been scoring penalties. If you watch games, like, you don't even know what he's doing. So that's why I'm in seventh place. Seventh place because of the stats. So that's all. And sixth place, I have Mr. Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, I have Mbappe sixth place because, yeah, Mbappe, the beginning of the season, he has one of his worst season debut ever. I think so. This is worst season debut ever. So, and at one point, I was like, yo, this guy left PSG, came to Real Madrid, he can't even play a single ball. Like, what's happening and stuff? I was like, yo, is he washed? I thought clearly that he was washed, but he came back after an interview. Yeah, he had an interview. Then he came back to his very best level. Scored against Man City, hat trick in the second leg. Like, what again? Also, he scored 33 goals. He's having 33 goal season, especially with the very poor start. That's really amazing. And also 2025, he started 2025 really good. We I think he's the second highest goal scorer in 2025. So that's why I have him here. Mbappe, sixth place. Yeah. And now we are gonna enter the top five. And make sure you guys tell me what you think about my top my top 10 to top 6 right now. Make sure you guys tell me what do you think should be higher or lower, because this is just my personal opinion on what I think should be there. And I know there are some players who deserve to be higher, but I'm just basing myself on all what I see. So now we are gonna enter the top five. And top five, and in the top five now, this is a particular player that I really appreciate. Like, for me, one of the best players in the world this season. And top five now, we have Pedri. Pedri, Pedri is one of the best players in the world this season. Like, I don't think, and also for me, the best midfielder in the world. Like, this guy, the way this guy came back to a full, like, I don't even know how to say. This guy, a fully fit Pedri, with a fully fit Pedri, you can now see the potential, like the real level of Barcelona. Because the way Barcelona plays right now is thanks to Pedri. Like, all the success that Barcelona is having right now, I'll give it to Pedri. Because without Pedri, I don't think Barca they will have done what they did right now. But I don't think it will have been this impactful without Pedri. Because Pedri literally controls everything. He has the most ball recovery in Europe. Like, he recovers a lot of balls during the matches. He dictates the play. Like, he does everything for the team. He does everything. Dictates play, give key passes. Like, everything passes through him. Everything passes through him. And you can clearly see when every time the guy leaves the field, like during big games, you can clearly see that there is something lacking. Against Atletico, yeah, when Pedro left, everything shambled. Like, this guy is literally like, he's the heart of Barcelona. He's the heart of Barcelona. And we have been waiting for a long time to see a Xavi regain. And I think that this is the Xavi regain. In this deep role especially, like, this is the Xavi regain. Dictating play, dropping deep, taking ball, dictating he does everything. Like, it's always a joy to see a fully fit Pedri. That's why I have him in the top five. And also, he can be a Ballon d'Or contender too. Um, Top four, I have in my fourth place, I have Ousmane Dembele. Okay, Okay, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be crazy. Dembele, personally for me, I won't put him in the top four. Personally for me, I won't put this guy in the top four because this guy for me is a fraud. But just because I'm trying to be, just because I'm trying to be, how can I say? Just because I'm trying to be honest on what I see right now, I have to put him in the top five. I have to put him in the top five. But I will still keep my same opinion about this guy. This guy is a fraud. This guy is a fraud. Because you can come to Barcelona where like one of the best clubs in the world and also one of the most historical clubs in the world. You come there, you have the chance to make history at the club there because we all know that coming at Barcelona, you have more higher chances of winning the Ballon d'Or elsewhere. And he came there, he couldn't even deliver. Like he showed us that this he has always been me. And suddenly, when he leaves Barcelona, he goes to League One. He's performing. Like this just shows the level of the French league. This just shows the level of the League One. This just shows the level of the League One because you can leave La Liga. La Liga, who for me personally is the best league in the world compared to the Premier League. You can leave La Liga and you go to League One and you start bagging 30 goals a season. And you want to tell me that this guy is him. Like, it doesn't make sense. This guy is a fraud. This guy is a fraud. So by the end of by the end of this year, I will not consider Dembele as one of the best players in the world. I will not do it because he always fumbles during big games, he always fumbles. So he'll never change. He'll still remain a fraud. And guys will tend to realize it very quickly. It's just League One, by the way. It's just League One. So let's not get fooled. Let's not get fooled. So that's why. Oh, but let's come back to why I have him in my top four. I have him in my top four because of his 2025 debut. He has been on a very good run. So, and he can potentially win the Ballon d'Or too if PSG wins the Champions League. Because the winner of the Ballon d'Or would determine the winner of the Champions League would determine the Ballon d'Or. So that's why I have Dembele in my top four. Now, we're gonna go to the third place. Third place, I have Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, for me, personally, Lamine Yamal is the best Wonder Kid I've ever seen. Like, he's the best Wonder Kid I've ever seen, especially doing it on the biggest stages at Barcelona, where it requires, like, where there is huge pressure every day to perform, doing it every day, going again, doing it for Spain at the Euros. His first major tournament, the Euros, absolutely monstrous, fantastic, amazing. Like for me, he was literally the best player of the tournament. Like he dominated the Euros, but that's why I'll keep saying this kid is the best wonder kid football has ever seen. For me, he is the best football wonder kid ever, and also he's the best Barcelona. Him and Pedri, those are the two. Those are the two players that if you remove from that team, it's not gonna be the same team. It's not gonna be the same team because Lamine, you can't stop him. He's 17, and the crazy thing, he is 17, but the kid has the maturity, and also he's really unpredictable. And one of the best players in the world, so he can potentially win the Ballon d'Or at 17. Who knows? Like, that's why I have Lamine in the top three. Hopefully, he stays healthy. He has a bright future. We never know. So, but Lamine, top three. And second place, now we're gonna go to second place. Second place, I have Mohamed Salah. Yes, I know people are gonna put him first. Yes, Mohamed Salah. Yes, he's having one of his best season of ever. He's having one of his best season ever, and I know. Okay, but what why I put Mohamed Salah in the second place is compared to the guy I put in the first place. He doesn't have, how can I say, he doesn't have Europe big game reference that we could say, oh, okay, Salah in Europe, he did this, he did this, he did that. Like, he doesn't have any. We played precisely how many games? 8 games in the Champions League. Amongst those 8 games, there is not even one game I remember about Salah doing something. I don't remember any game about Salah in those 8 games. Now we reach to PSG. Against PSG, yo, that guy got smoked by Nuno Mendes. First, second, like he got smoked by Nuno Mendes. Like, and you can't just go and name that guy the best player in the world when we are all everybody is watching you now do the same thing that you're doing in the Premier League. You can't do it because in the Premier League, I don't refuse. In the Premier League, he's gonna be the best player of the Premier League this season, the top scorer, and he might even break the assist record. Like I think that he might even go for like for one of the best Premier League campaigns ever because he's on the run of 30 goals and 20 assists. And I actually think that if he breaks the assist record, Salah should be placed like in the Premier League all-time greats. Like in the Premier League all-time 11, Salah should be placed there. It's true that he has made 8 years already. Yes, he has been in the Prem for 8 years already, and Salah should be established as one of the Premier League greats if he goes on and break the Premier League record. So, and he can also go for 30 goals, 21 assists, who knows, or more than 30 goals, more than 21 assists. Like, he's on the magical season of the Premier League, but overall in Europe, I don't remember Salah doing shit. I don't remember Salah doing shit. I'm just saying facts. I don't remember Salah doing shit. All I remember is that Salah's run in the Premier League. In Europe, I don't remember him. That's why I have Salah second place. And now, first place, I have Raphinha. Okay. I have Raphinha first place. I have Raphinha first place. Why? Raphinha this season, he went from one of the most, how can I say? He went from one of the most like one of the most hated players in Barcelona to one of the best players in the world in just the span of 1 year. And this year he might win the Ballon d'Or. Like he might win the Ballon d'Or this year. That's crazy. A player that guys wanted him out a year ago. Now he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. So Rafinha and also Raphinha's season is really an iconic season. Always showing up in big games, like always being clutch. Like at least you can compare to Mo Salah. You can say that okay, when the whole world is watching, Raphinha is doing something. At least you could clearly see Raphinha is doing something when the whole world is watching. Every big games, he always shows up. At least he always shows up every big game. Like that for me, you can call him a Ballon d'Or because of that. You can just call the Ballon d'Or just because of a league run. So that's why I have Raphinha first place. Maybe, hopefully, he wins the Ballon d'Or. Who knows? If Barca wins the Champions League, we might have Raphinha. We might have Lamine. We might have Pedri. Or if PSG wins, we might have Ousmane Dembele. Or if Real Madrid wins, we might have Kylian Mbappe or Harry Kane. But we truly don't know. So this is my top 15 best players of the season. Hope you guys like it and make sure you comment down below who do you think should be first, Raphinha or Mo Salah. Thank you very much and hope you guys enjoy it.